Shalom, Hebre. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Rabbi John Carrier. Delighted that you have joined us for this 6th week of Counting the Omer. Can you believe it? We've already done 5 weeks. That's amazing to me. And whether you've been watching this from the beginning faithfully once a day, or whether you caught up someplace in the middle, or whether you just joined us for this video, I'm really glad you're here. I've heard some great feedback from people who've really taken these lessons to heart, have been writing things down in their journal, maybe not the whole series, but 1 or 2 videos just really inspired them to look at something in a different way. And I love hearing about that stuff. Can I be frank with you? Then I'll go back to being John, I promise. I started this video series not knowing how this would go, whether anybody would watch these, whether they'd be useful for anybody or just like... And that it's going well for so many people makes me feel really good, makes me really proud of you for doing all this work, and really excited for what we have in store as we round out these last couple of weeks. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on today. Today we begin week number 6, and this is the week where we look at the divine attribute of Yesod. Yesod in Hebrew means foundation. And if you take a look at one of those Kabbalistic tree of life chart diagram thingies, Yesod is right near the bottom, not exactly at the bottom, but right near the bottom. And it is the sphere that is between all the divine attributes that we've talked about so far, and then a couple more, and Malchut, and the sort of sphere of earth, of creation. And Yesod, even though it's a foundation, and we think of foundations as things underneath stuff, you can also think of a foundation as that which mediates between what is surrounding us, what is holding us up, what predated us, and that which we construct. And so the world we make is founded upon these other attributes channeled through Yesod. That's why Yesod is also thought of as the attribute of connection. So over the course of this week, we're going to be talking about connection. How do we connect the lived experience, the real world we have to work and pay taxes in and parking tickets? Maybe that's just me. That schmutz of life with all of the divine attributes we aspire to. And we'll also be exploring the idea of foundation as is, what is our foundation for what we hope to do in the future? And I often think that the best foundation for what our vision is, what our aspirations are, what we're capable of, what's our potential, what's our calling, the best foundation for that is our origin story. So we'll be talking a lot about origin stories, both individually and as a people, over the course of this week. So that's my take on Yesod. It is the attribute of connection between the mundane world and the heavenly world, or the real and the ideal. It's also the foundation that holds us up so that we can build what we've got to build in the world. I'd be curious to hear about your ideas about this. What does foundation mean to you? What does connection mean to you? What is it that's holding you up so that you can reach for life's possibilities? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in our Facebook group, on the YouTube comments. If you want to write it down in your journal, that's cool too, or even send me an email in complete confidence. In the meantime, don't forget to count day number 36 tonight after sundown, and I can't wait to count the rest of the Omer with you, all my friends from PJTC and beyond. Until then, peace.